Hey guys, this is Tom, and in this video I'm going to share with you a powerful way you can stay aligned with your dream reality no matter what is happening around you in your external world. Welcome back to my channel. This is Tom, and if you're new here, I make videos that help you empower your higher self and manifest your dream life. If you'd like to win 60 minutes of one-on-one coaching with me, comment below "it is done." Winners are announced every week. So as you can tell, I'm outside today. It's quite a windy day, and I was filming a different video originally. And because it's so windy out here, even though I thought it would be quite peaceful because I was trying to manifest the weather change, but it didn't exactly work today, but that's all right. I decided to change the topic. We all know that when we have a desire, we have to impress this in our subconscious mind. And we do this. But then after we impress this, after our imagination sessions, after we do affirmations, looking at ourselves in the mirror for 5 minutes, it's easy to then just go to work, to carry on with our day, and at the very first sign of something contrary happening to us, we instantly react. And I've done this many times. When I used to work in IT full time, the very sight of an employee that would say something contradictory to my belief system or would make me feel disempowered about my life back in my old work environment that I didn't like, for example, that would trigger me. And it would completely bring me out of this state of faith and harmony and alignment. Of course, you don't need to be perfect to manifest anything. But the point is, how do you actually maintain this sense of knowing even though lots of things can be happening? How can you be that stable boat that can kind of ride through the storms on the waves like this, all the way to its destination, even though there are waves, the waves of life, the challenges, the contradictory physical evidence? So with that in mind, here is an amazing mindset for you. And if you apply this, it becomes really easy to flow with life. Genuinely. You don't necessarily have to fake it, you just understand the power of your own belief system and your ability to interpret reality and assign meaning onto reality in order for you to keep in your aligned state and ultimately arrive at your destination where your manifestation comes to life. So it's this idea called the advantage method. It's an idea that I got from the Tufte the Priestess book, written by Vadim Zeland, the quantum physicist who also wrote the reality transurfing books. And the whole idea is that when you place your order within yourself, you're automatically put on a life track in which your manifestation will be realized. Every situation along that timeline, along that life track, will carry you automatically towards your goal. So knowing that theory, knowing that reality is just a bunch of frozen present moments, one after the other, and that your manifestation is simply taking you off this series of present moments to this series of present moments, you can kind of understand and trust in the intelligence of your subconscious mind more deeply. And you can interpret events that come up along this life track, which you know is carrying you towards your destination, as always serving a positive advantage, always serving you in some way, in some empowering positive way, to further carry you closer towards your desire so that it truly manifests. So you look for the advantage, you immediately wake up and you claim the advantage. So if someone cuts you off in traffic, you wake up and you say advantage, and you immediately go, what is this exercise teaching me, this game of life teaching me? And it might be that, wow, I just drift off out of alignment there. I think negative thoughts, I perpetuate old stories about how people shouldn't cut me off and how negative things happen and how the world may be a pessimistic, brutal place or something like that. But waking up, claiming the advantage, you see, oh, thank you higher self, thank you reality, thank you subconscious mind for letting me realize how I'm still creating thoughts that are impressing my subconscious in a reactive way. That's the advantage. Now I can go back into alignment with that message. And so that's a very simple example, but it also can be bigger examples. For example, when I was working in my past job, it was actually quite a nice job. It was for a personal development company. And I wanted to be a coach. I wanted to have my own voice. And eventually got to this point where it just wasn't working out at the company. And I had some savings left, but I didn't feel ready to start my own business just yet. At least I wasn't planning to at that time. I was just sort of posting videos on my YouTube channel, and it was more of a passion project. I knew I wanted to share this wisdom and these ideas with others eventually. And then all of a sudden, I had a meeting with my boss, and she decided that she was going to go traveling, and said, "Tom, it's over. Your contract's ending. We won't renew it. Like, that's it." And in that moment, I realized I had no income, no job. And what's more is my intuition at the time, right after I lost a job, said, "You've got to go to India and travel," all on blind faith that it was all leading me somewhere. But even in that extreme advantage, I knew at the bottom of my heart somewhere, even though I didn't always consistently believe it, I'm sure there was a lot of doubt. There was definitely a lot of doubt and fear, anxiety, especially right as it happened. It was quite a shock. But I knew there was an advantage. I knew that my higher self was guiding me in some profound way, because I had impressed so deeply within myself this idea of coaching people and sharing my own wisdom and running my own business and being free. It's a dream of mine I've had for so long. It's been a calling of mine for freedom since I can remember. It's what my soul craves on almost a core level. I'd say it's one of my top values. So with that knowledge, with that understanding of who I am, and with that trust in the reality creation process, my own inner power, my higher self guiding me along the way, knowing that I'm on a life track in which I have the power and free will to interpret all things as positive, I chose to look for the advantage. And the advantage was, well, I had to lose my current life. It all had to... so windy. Whoa! Woo! I had to let my whole life sort of crumble down because it was building up, and that was the advantage. And I ended up healing myself in India and having a amazing spiritual growth and character growth and self-understanding there. And came back, got going, and my channel took off the ground. And things are going really well. And then all of a sudden I'm in a new area moving houses, shooting this video, and it's been only about 10 weeks since all of that happened. And I just knew there was an advantage, and the advantage was the old's being cleared out, my own power, my own ability to show my own resolve is being tested here, so that I know I can live this life and share this truth within me and impact and inspire other people with these life-changing principles that I'd used so many other times in other experiences in my life, not relating to my purpose or my own business, that I knew it was working anyway. So that's my recommendation to you, is whenever you see some kind of event that your linear rational mind immediately jumps to, this has to be negative, wake up. Literally in the book, he says, wake up, realize that you are on your path. Your subconscious is impressing, you're doing the exercises, you're doing everything right, you're on that life track and you're being carried towards your desire. None of that ever changes, except if you want to stay most effortlessly on this life track and flow with ease and allow your subconscious to do its thing, then you have to claim the advantage. Look for the advantage, look for the lesson, look for the opportunity to grow and expand and align even further, and realize that that is what this very negative or contradictory act or event is actually giving you as a gift. And that is the power, and you get the gift from that, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, and that's how you create your reality so powerfully in the long run. Now, in saying that, I'm not trying to brag about my life at all. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, and I have desires still, and spiritual growth, character growth, we all do. It's just interesting that even in the extremes of life where you're kind of cut off or things are breaking down or things seem at their worst, you actually can still find an advantage, and nothing fundamentally changes about your destination, about your dream, about your desire coming to life, so long as you believe that. And that is how you flow with life, and that is how you truly manifest what it is that you want. So look for the advantage, stay positive, harness your own inner free will to interpret reality favorably, so you stay in alignment, flow with life, weather all seeming storms, and allow your desire to truly come into fruition. So I hope that claiming the advantage technique resonates with you. It's a really simple two-step process. Wake up, claim advantage, and look for the advantage. That's it. And it may change your life and really help you in the simplest of times, or even the darkest of times, as everything unfolds for you. So if you like this video, please like it, please leave me a comment and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more videos on how you can manifest your desires and dreams. And if lastly you'd like a session with me, just hop onto my website and have a look there, and it'll be great to have you for a one-on-one session. Alright guys, thanks.